welcome to this month's market report. I am in a great mood because England just came back from what was going to be a terrible loss, so let's get into it. Let's talk real estate. We are looking at closed resale. This is for this past month of June 2026, and 8 homes closed. This is all resale, only 8 homes closed in June, which is still pretty high. In May, we had 15 closed, which is the highest by far I've ever seen. Still having 8 closed is great, especially in this market. It's a little tricky to sell, and in this neighborhood, right, you're competing against new construction, so that's pretty strong for the resale market. And then we have 6 currently under contract, which is going to kind of a look in the future to what will most likely close in July, probably 5 or 6, and 2 withdrawn or expired, which is pretty typical. We're seeing about 2 a month withdrawing from the market. On the right, you're seeing the list price for everything. Because it's a non-disclosure state, I only put the list price. If you are interested in the exact close price, you can just reach out to me individually. I'm happy to share that, but I don't want to post that all over the internet. And then the bottom right here is the past 90 days closings. So we see we've had 29 resale homes closed in the past 90 days. Average close price per square foot doesn't really mean anything. I should probably take that off, honestly, because we have such a wide range of small and large homes. It's 204.20. Close price to list price ratio is good to see. So that's basically showing that between 92% of the list price to 103% of the list price is the close price. So more often than not, people are able to get a price lower than the list price through negotiating. And then the median days on market for homes that do sell is 32 days on market. Next, we're looking at the Easton Park rental report. So this is just looking at rentals. This is for people who either own a home in Easton Park and are considering renting it out. And you kind of want to get a sense of what the market looks like. And also people who are wanting to move to the neighborhood and rent. This is not including the apartment complexes that we've had pop up. It's also not including BB Living. It's actually, it is including, I'll take that back. It is including BB Living. So BB Living is townhomes that are for rent, and then all of these are single family and detached condos that are for rent. So on the top right, we're seeing 21 are currently available, plenty of rentals available in Easton Park. 8 are currently under contract, and we have 12 rentals that closed this past month, comparing that to 13 in May, so holding pretty steady there. Median days on market for those 12 was really low, only 11 days. You look back at previous months, I think last month it was 29 days for the homes that closed then. So for whatever reason, part of it's just seasonal, right? So it doesn't take a genius to realize school lets out, people move more over the summer. And so if you can have a lease kind of end in that April-May time frame, that typically is going to cut down on your days on market because more people are looking to rent, and also more people are looking to buy at the same time too. And then this is just a chart of the past 90 days, kind of give you a sense of each row is by square footage. So for that size home, roughly what that's renting out for. The main thing to take away from this is actually, I looked at my video from a year ago, and rental prices have gone up a little bit across the board. So right now we're seeing it's between $2,300 to $3,600. A year ago, it was between $2,000 to $3,400. So we are seeing rental prices increase a little bit, which if you are considering becoming a landlord, that's really good news for you, just showing, if nothing else, that the rental prices in Easton Park are holding strong. And then I always shout out Good Neighbor Property Management. Drew Coley lives in the neighborhood. He helped me with my first investment property in Easton Park. He's a wealth of knowledge, so definitely reach out to them if you are considering becoming a landlord and you need professional advice. Now we're looking at available inventory from the builders, from new construction. So on the far right, we're seeing available column and then previous month. So we had 109 available a month ago, and then a bunch of those were bought up, again, seasonality, right? So a really good month for the builders. A lot of their inventory was bought up and closed in June. So we only have 76 available now. I did, each row is by product and builder. Brookfield has 3 different rows because they have 3 very distinct products. I will say the main thing I'm taking away from this, mainly looking at the minimum maximum price columns, I've done this long enough where I like to compare this chart to the one I made a year ago in that video, which is still on this channel if you want to look that up. The main price changes I'm seeing, David Weekley, they were pretty new a year ago, and I think they came in a little aggressive on their prices. Their prices are much lower than they were a year ago. I think they're actually pretty good deals right now, especially for starter homes. And then also Newmark. Newmark has lowered their prices quite a bit from where they were a year ago. They probably have the most, I would say, best deals on the market as far as price per square foot. It's a courtyard home, so you're just gonna have to deal with that, for lack of a better term, if you're comfortable with a courtyard home. the shared driveway and the side patio. A little bit of lack of yard space and privacy sometimes, so some of them are pretty good, but I would definitely look at those. I actually just made a best deals video that was about Newmark that should come out in a week from this video coming out, so definitely check that one out. But as far as everyone else, Highland has stayed relatively the same, actually maybe went up a little bit in price. Taylor Morrison, I think, has gone up a little bit in price from a year ago, and Perry's about the same as far as pricing goes. And finally, we're checking out what's available right now and comparing the resale available right now to the new construction. So bottom right, just looking at resale, we had 17 single family homes available right now, and we have 3 detached condos. Compared to 2 a month ago and 18 a month ago, pretty close. I will say though, looking a year ago, we had tons. We had like 39 homes in the resale column available. So that's really good to see that a bunch of the resale homes, people who have needed to sell their home, move out of the neighborhood, they're having a much easier time doing that the past month or two than they were last summer in 2025. So that's really, really encouraging to see that. Price range for those that are available between 300,000 to 700,000, and median cumulative days on market is 69 days for those. Now looking at the left, this is the bar chart comparing the price per square foot and the amount of the resale versus the new build. This one actually changed a little bit of the search criteria in the MLS, and so I'm actually able to find more of the new construction they were hiding from me, and I was able to figure out how they were categorizing their under construction homes. So this is a lot more accurate information on the new build side than it has been in previous videos, so I'm happy I kind of figured that out. But looking at price per square foot for all of these based on square footage, it's really nothing that I wouldn't expect. You would expect the resale homes to be a lower price per square foot on average than new construction, because new people are willing to spend on average 10% more for a new construction, being the first people in the home versus resale. And then also there's wear and tear, right? I will say there is a lot of new builds for larger homes. You can see that far right column, 3,100 to 4,100 square feet. 9 new builds are sitting there with the 1 resale. So if you're looking for a massive home, there are a lot on the market. And one note, if you're considering doing new build inventory like these, or if you're deciding to do a to-be built, like doing the custom build, picking the lot, picking the floor plan, picking the interior selections, it's very difficult to negotiate on a to-be built. I've done it before, but most of the time they just say no, because what you're giving up in negotiating power, you're gaining in decision-making power. You're choosing where you want the house, the view you want, what floor plan you want. But with inventory homes and homes that are under construction, you have more negotiating power. So those 9 homes, for example, that are between 3,100 to 4,100 square feet, I bet there's a really good deal in there, looking at days on market and then just seeing if something works for you, what can we get the builder to negotiate the price down to, what terms can we get them to pay, and what can we get the interest rate bought down to. And then the last thing I'll say on this, I know I'm talking a lot, last thing I'll say on this is you can negotiate on resale homes, including buying the interest rate down. So if you really want to live in the neighborhood, but getting a lower interest rate is really important to you, make sure you speak with a knowledgeable realtor who can tell you how buying the rate down works, and depending on your down payment and the size of your loan, roughly how much it would cost to get the rate down to, let's say, a 4.99. And then we can just ask the listing agent on the resale side, hey, do you think your client would agree to X amount, 20,000, 30,000 to buy my client's rate down? They may say no, but they may say yes, right? So it's just really important to understand you don't have to go new build to get the best interest rate. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I post videos once a week on this channel, all about real estate in Easton Park, whether it's market reports like this, best deals videos, I do that once per month, and then builder spotlights, those types of things, tours. So if you are considering buying or selling in the Easton Park neighborhood, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date. And reach out if I can help in any way. I've lived here since 2021. I'm very well versed. I've worked with every builder within Easton Park. So if you are looking for professional representation, or even just a neighbor that you want to get advice on kind of where to look, I'm always happy to answer those calls. My contact info is in the description below. So again, feel free to text, call, email if I can help. Thanks.